Hello, what's up guys? This is Tony. I'm renaming myself because there's too many violets in AoV. Anyway, this is a jungle video on my Smurf. People have been complaining that, my Smurf, well, my main is too high elo, so things don't happen normally. So this is my Smurf in like low masters. So people play like really bad, right? Anyway, so I have to explain a lot, and I don't really play that well this game, so bear with me, I might be a bit delayed. I start blue buff because the thing is, if you check the enemy jungler, which I can't see now, he probably starts blue buff, right? So the point I'm trying to make is if he starts blue buff and then he goes red buff, he ganks top lane. If I start red buff and then go blue buff, then I would end up top lane too, right, when I'm level 4. But I feel like our triple combo, so we have Puppet, Horse, and me, I feel like we can't win the 3v3. So let me check who the enemy, okay, so the enemy jungler is Batman, right? So I feel like if we fight that 3v3, we probably will lose. And sometimes if I don't jungle too well, I don't end up level 4. So, that's why I start this way. But you'll see that even though I have the theory of starting red buff, I still die here. So Batman started red buff. I didn't get my support. My support didn't scout where he started, and he didn't help me clear, and I don't have Arcana on this account. So this is what First Blood is. It's no big deal. I mean, I died, but it's fine. I got my entire jungle clear. And here, Batman should have done his dragon, right? But Batman, he's got me. He's probably looking for another kill. It's no big deal. I just continue on jungle. Like, I kind of have a feeling mid is not that good. Top lane, he should be kind of good. He's playing Puppet. And bot lane and support are just trash. So you see, Batman didn't go for dragon because he's greedy, right? He just goes for the bot lane dive, whatever. Earlier I was spectating both mid and Horse, Superman, and I realized that they weren't playing that well, so you just give up on them, right? I could have gone bot to help them, but I will just seal his red buff. So you see, right? Mid lane dies to that Bomberman, which doesn't make any sense in this early game. Anyways, I steal Batman's red because he's been like jerking off bot lane too much, which is a big mistake in my opinion. And I get a kill on top of it, so I'm back into the game. Like, if Batman stays bot, he should really take this dragon, right? But he's just gonna give it to me. Well, that's Obsidian Masters jungler for you. They don't have good decision making, right? So you can exploit that and win the game. Anyways, we get a kill mid. Yorn lands a nice arrow. I'm gonna try a gank here, but it's not gonna happen because he has ult, right? Malak has ult, and Yorn doesn't have his ult, so of course nothing's gonna happen. Okay, so I put my ult there because I feel like Batman's gonna dive me, but he attacks this mid instead, and we get this kill. We get 2 kills. Nice. Then I'm like, I could push that wave, but I feel like those 2 players aren't super good, and Malak doesn't have ult, so I don't think they need me, right? All my buffs are spawning, so you see they mess up. Okay, nice, they get this kill anyway. The mid is flaming me for taking his wave, but the wave is dying anyway, so anyways. So I know that this red buff is spawning because I took it around 240. Buffs respawn in 90 seconds and they respawn 20 seconds after they fade from your body. So keep a good timer on that if you want to be a good jungler. Anyways, I just make sure this mid tower is going down. And blue buff is gone. I don't know the timer on that, so it's fine. And Batman tries to attack me here, which is a bit weird. I've got the same level as him. Okay, I die. So here I flame my mid because if you rewatch that replay, he misses his arrows on Batman and he tries to hit Bomberman. So if he just shot his arrows at Batman, we would have killed both of them. This is what, it's just slow elo, man. I made the mistake of thinking that he could actually help me, but yeah, oh well. For beginners who don't really like know how to jungle, so I lose my entire blue side for that. Great. For beginners who don't like really know what to like jungle or how to jungle, I would suggest like watching Zane's videos. And to keep it simple, like TLDR, you don't have to gank too often. Like you see, I don't really gank this game. You just have to like keep on top of your buff, like, and kill them when they spawn, and try to counter jungle. Like that's already gonna make you like the most gold, or already gonna make you better than most players. Most players when they jungle, they feel like they have to like do their assassin kind of thing and attack people, right? So you see, I'm not doing too well this game. I'm not exactly like super loaded. I do this dragon because I feel like I don't really care. Like if Batman comes, I just do this. He dies, and then I just do this, and he misses. And then I juke them a bit. Yeah, this is crazy. I shouldn't have ulted, but he kills me. If you pause that, it didn't hit me. It's ridiculous. Anyways, it doesn't matter. He dies for it. He wastes his flash and dies. We get dragon. We killed 2 people. It's a pretty. It's not game defining, but so this Superman is so bad. What is this? Sorry. Puppet is pretty bad too. Like, you see that my team is pretty bad, right? They're making a lot of mistakes, but you don't have to worry about that. Like, I know people think about that and flame them. You just have to think about like doing your own thing and doing what you have to do. The worst thing you can do is like flame your teammates and play badly yourself. Like, you have to do your job, and hopefully you can carry or win. If you don't win or carry, then you just think about what you could have done better. That's like the only thing you can do. You can't control these random teammates, you know? And these teammates, you're not gonna see them again. So, like, what can you do? It's not like I can teach this mid how to play, you know? Anyways, they get into a fight. Turns out decent. Like, they should have expected Batman was backdooring them, so of course we have casualties. I take his blue for that. It's fine. And I go for this wave over Malok because the wave is always more important. I get 300 gold there, and I defend the tower. Oh yeah, another thing about Masters players, Obsidian players, like, they type so much. Like, just ignore it. They type more than they play. Here I realize that Valheim is on the map coming, so I avoid this fight. It's one thing to look at the minimap when you're not fighting, but when you fight, you have to look at the minimap too, to know like when to run or to fight. Like, you see at this point as a jungler, like without a support or much, it's just the farming role. It's just so sleeper. I take this because they're like they're fighting top lane, and Malok is bot lane, so we have the numbers advantage here, and we get this, of course. I don't know where Batman is. It's very strange. Okay, so there he shows up. But I have a feeling that we can just clean this fight up because it's 4v5, so we do. I could have gone mid lane there, but me coming there blocked their mid's escape, so it's fine. feel like pushing the wave this game won't be that useful because I have to rely on my team needs to get ahead, and my team is already bad, so helping them have more gold will be already very helpful to them. Anyways, there's nothing to do on the map. I can't, you see, I can't push these towers because they won't push them with me. So I'm gonna just take these objectives. And I feel like if I can get a kill again with this Elder Dragon buff, it's probably going to finish the game. So here you see I find a kill. He's really stupid, this Malak. Anyway, so they find a kill as well. Our mid lane is so bad. And it's a 4v4, so maybe we can find a kill again. So here the Superman pushes the ADC away from me, so I take extra damage for no reason. But because I have Dragon buff and I'm actually fed this time, I can just kill all of them. So I have armor, so Batman doesn't do anything. It's an ace. And I hope we can win this game at this point. The rest of the video is not much to say, right? Everyone kind of knows how to end games when they're ahead, so yeah. Just pay attention to your early game. Pay attention to which buff you want to start. Do you want to fight the enemy jungler or not when you're level 4? When you play this hero, you basically want to avoid it. Also depends on your support. If your support is a broken one, then you want to go on that side. If your side laner is useless like an ADC, then you want to avoid ending up on that side and ganking that side. Mid lane is very hard to gank in this meta, so forget about that. Now the game is gonna drag on, I think, but we are clearly in the advantage, so just don't throw it. It's gonna be another 5 minutes before we end. Just push the waves, don't get caught out, wait for the next dragon. That's all. So they fuck up. Enemy screws up, so we probably get 2 more towers out of this. Notice how they don't defend this wave, so we lose it, so we don't get this tower. But we can kill them, which is not gonna serve any use in my opinion. Anyways, bot lane is not getting pushed as well. This is just low elo. Shouldn't feel proud for being masters or whatever. It's just so sad. Anyways, there's 2 kills, but we lose 2 as a result. 3. My team dies. It's fine. Here I try a hero play, but I don't think it works out. Oh yeah, so here I mess up. I go back in. I forgot there's Batman. Oh well. I mess up. I guess I could have gone for the Nexus, but in this low elo, I really can't be bothered to try hard. It's so boring. You have no idea. What else could I talk about? Yeah, so if you're a jungler who can't really fight level 4, then you just look to counter jungle them. If they start blue buff, then it's gonna respawn around 220, 215-ish, right? So you wanna counter jungle that. You wanna give them dragon and take their buff instead. The other option is you go to the other side that they're not on, and you push the tower down 3v1 or 4v1. But I see Batman show up, and I feel like killing him is easier and more important than going into 4 other people, or 3 in this case. we get Batman. They have technically like 3 people alive. And Superman's jerking off, but I felt like he could have killed them. I see them go towards mid lane, so they give me this for free. So. Your Malik's not stop me, but I have punish, so I have nothing to be scared of. Here I do some fancy kiting. Nothing's gonna happen to me. He even flashes for me, but yeah. These are the kind of small plays you have to make to win. Like even at the C-low as a jungler. So back to what I was saying. If you're jungler and their jungler on opposite sides of the map, then you should look to shove down their tier 1 tower. Of course, this rarely happens, but if you have that opportunity, just group up and kill the tower. Like especially if it's like ADC versus Malok or like versus Tara, you can kill those towers really. And then you can take their buff that's spawning, and they probably get dragon and your tower. So it's a small, it's like a not a good exchange, but it's the best one you can do if you're playing a jungler that's weak level 4. Anyways, the game just ends, no reason. I mean, my score looks really good, right? I didn't do anything flashy as you saw. I just play consistent, take your buffs, farm, push waves, take Elder Dragon, and you look like a god jungler. It's really not like that hard at the C-low. It's much harder at very high elo. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya, peace.